4 people have been killed and at least 20 injured in London after a car ploughed into pedestrians and an attacker stabbed a police officer near the Houses of Parliament. The alleged attacker was shot and killed by armed police after attacking an officer with a knife. It comes 1 year to the day after the deadly attacks in Brussels and marks the latest assault in which a vehicle is used as a weapon after the Berlin attack in December.
Yes, and that is an issue in part because as the caliphate falls, we're seeing these returnees, people coming back from Iraq and Syria to their homeland. 120 in Belgium, as far as we know, so far about 40 in Holland, as far as we know, maybe more. And so you have people who still may be very sympathetic to the cause and wishing to strike out in some way. The leaders of the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria are telling their followers, don't bother to come here anymore. We'll find something for you to do in the homeland. So yeah, there is this possibility, and I think a likelihood, unfortunately, that we'll see more terrorist attacks, sometimes by very small cells, and again, even, as you mentioned, even a single individual who may or may not be directly controlled by the Islamic State, but who can do something quite serious. So like the attack in Nice in July of last year, where dozens of people killed by a single individual who just took a truck and went on a rampage. So there are many horrible things I think could still come.
In Sweden, a suspect is under arrest in connection with a deadly truck attack Friday in Stockholm. At least 4 people were killed, 15 others were injured.
The attacker's deadly rampage came to a fiery end when he crashed into the side of a department store. He then escaped in the chaos. Overnight, authorities arrested 1 man on suspicion of terrorism who matches surveillance images released shortly after the crash. He's been identified as a 39-year-old Uzbek national who was previously known to intelligence services but had fallen off the radar. His low-tech attack, the latest in a series of similar ones carried out throughout Europe.